What is up, guys? How are you all doing today? I'm Al-Khalifa and this is Freestyle Skateboarding Trick Tips, and today's trick tip is gonna be on the backside and frontside 360 spin. So first, I'm gonna show you guys how they look like, then I'm gonna explain to you how they're done. Okay, so before I move on to the trick right away, I want to tell you where you want to position your feet, because this is very important. So make sure that your feet are decently far apart from each other and not close together like this. Because if you're going to stand like this, then most of your weight is going to be on this edge of the board and not evenly distributed on the board. Therefore, you're going to have a harder time keeping your balance when you're going to do or learn this trick. And you're most likely going to fall in this direction, okay? Because most of your weight is on this edge of the board. So make sure that your feet are decently far apart from each other. Okay, so this trick is very similar to a pivot, except you're pivoting for much longer. And the most important thing you want to know about this trick is that it mainly comes from your upper body, or more specifically, the swinging of your arms, okay? This is what's going to allow you to create the momentum and go spinning. Now, what you're going to start off doing is just do your frontside and backside pivots. And even though you might already know how to pivot, you want to get into the habit of your arms swinging, okay? That's the point here. And this is what's going to help you out later on. And you want your pivots to be as wide as possible, okay? You don't want to make a small pivot, all right? You really want to swing your arms and try to widen your pivot. And the same, of course, for the backside, all right? So do that a lot until you're comfortable with it. After you've done those frontside and backside pivots plenty of times with having a nice arm swing and trying to get them as wide as possible, then you're going to want to try to do one full frontside and backside 360 spin. Now, you're only going to put a little more power into your swing, all right? That's all you really want to do. And remember to stay crouched if I didn't mention this in the beginning, as this will help you keep your center of gravity down, all right? So you're going to swing your arms, and then afterwards you're going to lift your front wheels off the ground, and whichever direction your arms are going to go, your legs are going to follow through afterwards. Remember, you don't want to move your legs, all right? You just want to lift your front wheels, that's all. So you're going to swing a little harder, lift your front wheels, boom. You're going to do one full frontside 360 spin. And I'm going to do the same, of course, for the backside. All right? So try to get this down, try to be consistent at it. Once you feel that you're pretty good and consistent at doing one full backside and frontside 360 spin, or even 1.5 spins, all right? It doesn't specifically have to be one spin only. If you're able to keep the momentum going for a bit more and you're really feeling it, then that's really good. So once you feel you're pretty good at that, then you're gonna wanna move on to 2, 3, and more spins. And that is when you're gonna have an even stronger arm swing. And that'll allow you to spin faster as well as for much longer. But you're not only gonna do that. In addition to swinging your arms stronger, you're gonna also bring your arms afterwards close to your body, all right, to keep the momentum going. Think of it that way. You're creating the momentum, and then you wanna take this momentum with you as you go spinning, all right? And remember not to lean forward or backwards, or else you might stumble or fall off your board. But do stay crouched, as I earlier mentioned, all right? So again, you're gonna swing your arms stronger and then bring your arms close to your body afterwards while you go spinning, and stay crouched. And hopefully you're going to be able to spin faster and much longer. So you might have noticed that when I go for the frontside 360 spin, that I not only bring my arms close to my body after I swing, but I also clasp my hands together. And when I'm going for the backside 360 spin, I bring my arms to this position instead. Now that's just because it feels comfortable and natural for me. Your way might be different. Everyone has their own unique way of doing it. You might be comfortable keeping your arms in this position with your hands closed or even open. Or you might even prefer to have one specific hand position for both of these spins, whereas I prefer to have a different hand position for each spin. So see what you prefer for yourself and go with that. One last thing I would like to point out to you guys is that when you're just starting out and trying to get only one full backside and frontside 360 spin, it is okay to keep your arms outwards after you swing your arms. You still will be able to make 1 or 1.5 spins that way, or even a bit more than that if you really get the momentum going. And the main thing you should be focusing on when you're just starting out is getting used to the feeling of your arms swinging and your body going 360 degrees, all right? But later on, when you want to do more spins, that is when it's much more preferable to bring your arms close to your body after you swing, because as I earlier mentioned, this is going to help you take the momentum with you and allow you to spin for much longer as well as faster if you have a strong swing at the start, okay? And always remember, guys, to stay crouched to keep your center of gravity down and to not lean forward or backward when you're gonna spin, or else you might stumble or fall off your board in the direction that you're leaning towards. So that is all for this trick tip. Remember to take your time and be patient when learning this trick, because it might take a while for you to finally get good at and feel comfortable doing. So just practice this trick a lot, and in time you're gonna have no problem doing it. And you might get dizzy spinning a lot, but hey, it's totally worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. Please like and please subscribe.